Hello everyone, and welcome to what will be the first session of Tricks of the Trails, which is pretty much a campaign based on the Fairy Trails game produced by Bandit Camp. Additionally, is also a game that uses the Powered by the Apocalypse system, also known as the games that are pretty much revolved around Apocalypse World. So, before we get to the game, just going to lay down a few things about it. First off, we have 3 players. One is my good friend Max, who's y'all see on stream every so often. The other 2 are you probably never see on here unless they're just talking in chat. We have Jyanko, or the SuperJyannakoShow. I believe they are a VTuber. They will be one of the players in the game. Additionally, we also have one by the name of Joshybones. I'm not sure if they have any form of stream experience or connection and whatnot, but they will also be joining us for the stream as another character. Now, for those in chat, I will say that you will have some power in the game. By gifting subs, donating, or even cheering bits, you can actually give points to the players to use when if they wish to have good luck or bad luck, or they want to inflict bad luck onto the pretty much on the other guy, or which is like rivals and whatnot. Additionally, you can also donate gift subs for Puckwile tokens, which is a special item which the players can use to roll on Puck's lottery, or at least help with Puck's lottery. There's also some other things that can happen, but they're not really, or at least not for chat to do yet. I do stress yet. So without further ado, we'll be jumping down to the game screen where we will introduce our players. So, one moment.
Hey.
Alright, okay,
Back. I saw the stream, so.
there we go. Here we go. This is the game screen, I should say. Ooh, wait. Something's not right on my end. It seems, I need to correct that right quick. One moment, y'all. Seems one of these is not the right one. There we go.
These things is not like the other.
Alright, okay, I got it fixed, mostly. Apparently, OBS decided to use, the same Roll20, that I've been using. Well, it was not supposed to do that. Sorry about that.
I can see that.
Yes,
my fairy divinity can see that you're fucking up technical. Wait, I'm sorry. You're screwing up technical problems.
Okay, well, it's fixed now, so at least it should be. No, it's not. Okay, well, I mean, it's good enough, I guess, now, so.
Technical.
Yeah.
As a person of technical prowess, you need assistance.
Well, I mean, it's to be expected when you're the only one doing both the running the game and having to show the game on the stream without trying to reveal any certain informations.
That makes sense. You don't want to spoil the secrets to your fellow fairies now.
No, we don't. Anyway, since we're here, let us introduce our players and their fairies. I think I'll start with Joshy. Joshy, would you kindly introduce yourself and your character?
Hello, I am Joshy, and I am playing Sage, the Sproutling of the Spring Court. Um, Sage is a healer who simply hates to see anyone get hurt, and so they like to surround themselves with healing plants and medicinal herbs and things like that. So uh, the flower pot where they live is always um, sweet smelling. Um, Sage also loves pranks and is always looking to um, pull a goof on somebody, but they never let it go too far. Um, if someone seems to be getting hurt, Sage will always slow down and make sure that they are laughing as well.
All right. Kind of heard a gesture from the little Spratling. So let us now introduce someone who might be a bit more trouble than they're probably worth. Yeah, Zianko, would you please introduce yourself and your character?
Yes, hi, I am Jyanako. I am a VTuber also. Uh, at the end of the stream, I will share my stuff so you guys can come check me out if you're interested. But for now, I am playing Solana Firehair. She is a pixie of quite the... Oh.
We just lost the music bot. Just keep going.
Oh, okay. They are a pixie of quite known infamy. You see, she is of the Summer Court, and those of the Summer Court have a talent with fire. But she's also not very smart. She tries her best, and she does what she can to look out for her friends and other people around her, but she does have a habit of accidentally setting stuff on fire.
I mean, let's just hope she doesn't set our little leafy friend on fire.
Not yet. It's bound to happen eventually.
Well, now let's get to our last character to introduce, played by my friend Max. Max, please introduce yourself and your character.
Everyone, my name is MaxMikester. Unlike the other two, I don't have any streaming experience. I actually don't stream at all. Though I am a big friend of Dolly Mommy and have played many different tabletop RPGs with them in the past. So, and as for my character, I am Lazuli Metal Gleam, a Geargik of the Star Court. And my job is simple. I craft things and make things for the cart, and occasionally I'm going to have to be very creative with my methods when dealing with problems. Another thing you should note about me is that I can touch metal, like iron metal, unlike my fellow fairies. I guess that's what makes me a Metal Gleam after all. Lets me touch metals.
Alright, also, just to clear things up, Dolly Mommy, not Dummy Mommy. You Max had a slight slip.
Did I say that? I'm
You
sorry.
did. You did. No worries.
I said, excuse me while I hit my head on my fairy desk real quick. I'll be back.
It's alright. It's alright. Yeah, I just want to get that out of the way a bit. But yes.
Yeah, that is a big whoopsie.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Alright, so with that, I will introduce our little day today. So, for the three of you as a troop, y'all are you probably like wake up to the day a bit, because though it doesn't seem as it's no better than the last one. Let's just say that, because since yesterday, as the cart's been traveling, there's been this thick mist or fog or something just settled around the area. It's rather strange though. It has the mist itself is slightly magical, and at the same time it has a very unpleasant feel about it. I mean,
Define unpleasant. Does it look bad? Does it smell bad?
it uh I mean, it's hard to see through. That's one thing. It does have a slight smell to it. It's something that y'all smelled before, but y'all can't really place it dead on. I mean, it's just rather. It's like something about it makes you not want to remember something. Something like, yeah. It's been rather unpleasant. I mean, it doesn't affect the inside of the cart, thankfully, but y'all can still smell it. It's, I mean, like I said, it's not strong, but it does. It is unpleasant regardless. That's it. Now it's the second day of traveling, and Tina Twix, who happens to be the driver of the cart, earlier, just as y'all are trying to get up, as fairies tend to sleep in, y'all do see her like crawling in from the place where she sits down at to the cart, and then just head to her sleeping bag and gets in. Y'all do hear from the some of the fairies who actually help tend to her that she's not feeling too great. Something about this stuff is making her sick. So she has decided to get in her sleeping bag and nap for the remainder of the day. So with that stated, the fog outside is a lot thicker than before. It's kind of hard. It's like you can barely see past the edge of the road with it. And as such, it's been deemed that solo adventuring has not been allowed. So if you do not complete the side quest of this outing, y'all cannot take on these solo adventuring downtime activity if y'all ever chose to do so. Now, that said, the mayor does call for y'all. The self same mouse puka comes up to each of y'all and kind of just, gets into a little panic, saying that the mayor wants to see y'all, and then disappears and goes over other news. So, do y'all head to the mayor?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Not like we have much of a choice anyway.
Oh, I mean, y'all still have a little bit of time because, much like, unlike most of the other, the fairies, the mayor does sleep in a bit longer than the rest of y'all. You're not sure if it's the catnip or it's just a cat mentality. But yeah, the mouse pookie does say that she wants to see y'all within a certain amount of time. So, in that meantime, y'all can do y'all's cart buddy rolls.
Ah, yes.
So, this time we'll go in reverse order. Max, who are you going to buddy up with for your cart buddy?
That is a good question. I mean, I think I'll do Solana today.
All right.
Okay.
Let me roll. Forget what the stat thing was. Again.
Oh, it could be any of them. You might want to tell me like what you want to do with your cart buddy here.
I'm probably going to use my cunning to try to teach her something new.
Ah, okay.
Because to make her mind a little more sharper.
All right.
Even if she isn't really the sharpest tool in the shed as it is. Anyways.
All right.
Okay, Verde's 2 and 1.
Oof.
Oof.
Uh,
5.
would you like to spin a dram to re-roll that?
Considering I have 8, yes. Let's do it again. 2 and 1 and... Oh!
Ah, that's much better. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I got a dram back.
You did, yes.
I got it back. That was fun.
So yeah, what do you, Solana, what is something new that that Lazuli teaches you?
Good question. I don't know.
Lazuli, what do you teach her that's new?
I could probably teach her about the various metals that aren't iron.
That works.
All
I
right.
teach her about the various metals that aren't iron and why some of them are more precious than others. And why I use various of them for my different tools.
Ah, okay, that's good. All right. So, with that, one moment, I need to, that was a bit too high up there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so, alright, so you probably teach her a bit about bronze and copper and whatnot. The ones that don't seem to act as odiums for, most of fairy kind, so. Yeah, so Solana. I take it you'll try to do a correct buddy roll with Sage?
You know what? Sure.
Oh, well, it was either going to be between Sage and Lazuli, so.
Yeah, and last time I did Leslie. So
Yeah.
What are we going to do today, Cart Buddy?
That is a good question. I am going to be using my cunning stat for this. Because she got told really nice stuff, so she's gonna taught some cool things. So she's gonna try to teach some cool things to Leslie. And utterly fail at it.
Oof, if you like, you can re-roll by spinning
no.
a dram.
I only have one dram.
Then would you like to use your Puckwild token? Because each of y'all still have one Puckwild token.
Let's save it for something more dire.
Alright, so, that is a failure, though. So,
Oh boy.
alright, so the cool things you try to teach Sage is probably way off the mark. That or they're not cool at all. Who knows? What, or both, yeah, what do you teach them? At least attempt to teach them. Or tell them
I
about.
attempt to teach them what Leslie taught me. Because it's really cool, and I want to share the cool things my friend told me.
Okay, so, you talk about all these, like, these metals and whatnot, and you pull out a thing of gold and a thing of silver, and, like, you bang them together. Not knowing that, much like silver, it's pretty much acting like a gold bale, which prevents any sort of physical altercation, so I'm gonna say that's a bad buddy roll. What was the roll for that? Oh, you give them a malady.
Yup.
Alright, so, alright, what malady would you give them, and...
Oh, I do not have the PDF open.
I do have the maladies listed under quick refs, if you need to look those at.
Yes, I would like to do that. Oh, here we go. Melodies. Craving, curiosity, frustrated, mischievous, needy, scared, thievish. Let's do curiosity, because I just figure that's fitting.
Okay. So, I guess, you give Sage, you end up with the curiosity malady. Probably because of what, Solana taught you, you wonder how, these things could be put to better use, maybe out in the field.
Yeah. Fascinating.
Yeah. Okay, so now, Sage, it's your turn. Choose your cart buddy and what you are going to try to do with them.
All right, let's see. I guess I'll be card buddies with Lazuli.
All right. And what do you want to try to do?
Well, let's use pizzazz here.
Alrighty.
Um, oh, okay. So I will I'll just talk to Lazuli about how my favorite drink is hibiscus tea, and about my favorite way of preparing it.
Well, let's see. 8 would be considered a partial success. Let me see how that ends up. You open a little to your buddy. Share an interesting fact about yourself with them. If you want it to be a secret, you can pass them a note. Well, I guess that's not I guess talking about hibiscus tea is what you do then. All right. So after y'all have y'all's little time with your buddy, y'all head to the mayor. She's a bit more awake now, though she is currently taking a good whiff of her a good toke of a pipe, which you can tell is having a bit of the special catnip in it. And after doing that, she looks at y'all and says, "Well, considering the circumstances that our cart is in right now, we have discovered that Tina is a bit under the weather. It seems she's caught something of a cold, and currently, her little lamp, which usually would grant a nice bit of heat for her, is running very, very, very low on its heat oil, which is not good. Consider that we also need such for ourselves, and as well as some of our fellow fairies around, which allow me to introduce." And she actually kind of like smacks her table twice, and from behind y'all at the door, you see the little mouse puka open it up and allow someone in. It is a very burly and very beardy Geargik.
Oh,
Yeah, you notice that his beard is, well, it looks like it's white, but at the same time it has large streaks of black in it. Even his hands seem to have some sort of smudgy black material on it. Over one of his eyes is a monocle of sorts, which is dirty. You're kind of unsure how he could see out of that. And even his clothes, which is, well, to be fair, his clothes was a lot cleaner than his hands and his beard. And so she walks in, and he stands like between y'all and the mayor continues. "This is Suits. He is our local light master. As you know, when the darkness, when it's time for the night, when nighttime does fall into the cart, our little lamps are powered by some of his works. And he's come here with a request." And Suits like kind of nods to the mayor, and then looks at y'all and goes, "Well, I need some more heat oil, and I don't want to bother our little lady too much. So, from what I heard from the scouts earlier, we need, there's a little old farmhouse and a barn, and more often than not, we seem to find heat oil around those places. Of course, there is some risk involved. From what I've heard from the mayor and the scouts, there's a small group of cats and a owl, well, nasty buggers, and a chance there may be a bad fae among there.
A bad fae, eh?
Aye.
Interesting. Well, if there's anything, if our mayor is anything to go by, I think I know how we can deal with some cats, or at least a couple ideas.
The mayor actually looks at you and says, what are you talking about?
What do you mean? The mayor is a cat puka. There's cats in the barn. They're both technically cats, are they not?
The mayor actually gets your drift and says, "You're not touching my catnip."
I wasn't thinking of catnip. Actually, I wasn't thinking of trying to lure them away at all. I was actually thinking of annoying them.
Nothing more fun than pranking a cat.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. The mayor's like kind of. She feels a bit better that you're not going to be taking her catnip, so she backs off a bit and lets Sips continue. Well, pretty much the task y'all have is go out there, see if you can find any heat oil, and then bring it back. Here, and he pulls his bag around and opens it up, and there's. He hands each of you a flask. The flask is like pretty much large, probably the size of your head. It has a nice cork stopper to it. He goes, if y'all do find heat oil, just put it in there.
I take off the lid and just sniff the inside of it.
The inside is actually clean. You don't smell any heat oil in it.
Fresh, clean flasks. Interesting.
Yeah, he is a Geargik, so for him, like, having his gear, have his most useful gear be cleaned is something that he takes pride in.
Something I can agree with him on.
So yes, y'all have y'all's task, which is go out towards this old farmhouse and barn, see if you can find something that might have some heat oil in it, which. Just to make it clear in human terms, that's kerosene.
Oh, okay.
You know, like the lamp oil kerosene, I should say. Yes, that is the test that they have assigned you.
I just realized something that might be. I should probably. How do I say this? I should warn Solana to probably be careful with her fire if we're dealing with heat oil.
Why is that?
How do I put this?
This
It's
is
flammable?
Yeah, at this point, Suicide just looks. She says the best way to put it is like this. Boom.
Ooh, I want to do that.
No.
I do not wish to be responsible for blowing up a human's barn house. Please don't.
Yes, y'all pretty much have y'all's task, yeah. Y'all have been, told what to do, so, with that said, y'all could actually head out of the cart for y'all's outing today.
Yep, let's head out.
Oh, before y'all head out, y'all need to actually prepare.
Oh,
yeah.
right, and the scene setting, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you have to do scene settings and your useful items.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, I think I know what I'll take. I'm gonna take my trusty hammer. I'm gonna take my golden pin needle, and I might look into our troop chest for something different for my other two.
Alrighty. What
I don't
about
know.
you, Solana?
Well, I believe that our Geargik made me something.
Ah, yes, the Sword of Ouch.
Sort of ouch. I love it.
It is a magical weapon. In order to actually use the ouch part of it, you have to spend 1 dram when you do so.
All right. I'm also gonna pick up a new acorn cap.
Alrighty.
Probably much to the annoyance of the person who gives them out, because.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep the thread that I already have.
Okay.
Never know when that could come in handy.
Hmm. How about you, Sage? What 3 items will you be getting?
Well, let's see here. Okay, I'll go with the magical gardening spade.
Which is, yep, your own personal item. Alright.
And then I will take some bandages or soothing tea leaves to remove
Okay.
a malady. And you know, I was going to take that dog whistle, but now that I'm thinking about it, I might take some thread from a spool. Good
Alrighty.
for r- rope or tripwire.
Alrighty.
My last two items, I think I might have a good, decent idea. I might take, an herb. With the cats in mind, I'm thinking of taking an herb and probably, um, hmm, and probably take a small bag of the glitter that I have.
Alright.
You never go wrong with something shiny. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fairies. So yes, y'all got those. Now let's get to y'all scene setters.
Hmm.
I will. This time I will start with Solana.
You know, I'm thinking that if I could fight a I'm thinking that maybe if we're going to a barn, don't bugs like moths and stuff live in barns? Maybe we'll run into a really perturbed moth.
Hmm. That is a maybe.
Interesting. Yeah. Anyways.
One moment, I need to switch
Oh yeah.
this things up. Not sure if that. Okay, that's not it. So let's go to the other one. Oh, that is what's the matter. Okay. Okay, one moment, y'all. I need to do something with one of my sides here. Uh,
Please pardon our dolly. She's having more technical difficulties
yeah,
again.
it's mostly most of the technical difficulties dealing with my other account not staying logged in. And let's see, here we go. Just go ahead and pop in. So yes, like apparently my dummy account does not want to stay logged in for this. Okay, there we go. I'm getting that up on here. Finally. Okay, so now both those are there. You probably get to this other side and go here. Yep, here we go. This is the other one I need. Okay, this one I'll keep over here just to make sure it is working. Alrighty, okay, that is better now. Okay, so, and it still's not doing right. Let me get out of this side. Hopefully Give me a moment to get to this other one going. So I got the dummy account working. Now to get my main account into the thing. Alright, there we go. Hopefully. Yes, that is much better. Alright, so yeah. Alright, I'm in the game now. Make sure everything is set right. Okay. So let's continue. Sorry about that. I mean, it is the first session, so it's best to try and run with this. Alright, so Solana, how would you like to do your scene setters? Because I need to do this right quick.
How does my scene setter go? Give me a moment.
Yeah, your scene
find
setter
it.
is like something about bees, remember?
No, choreographed. At the beginning of an outing, declare a rival you want to engage. This may be a general rival such as a big dog, or a named rival such as Henry McNasty Knives. When a ruckus or confrontation starts with that rival, I gain 3 dram during the encounter. Whenever that rival hinders a troop member, I can assign a consequence or melody to any other troop member that I want. If I don't engage with that rival, I get 6 dram.
Ah, okay. So, who will your rival be?
A perturbed moth.
A perturbed moth?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Rather interesting. Alright, so, I guess, how would you introduce this scene, as y'all going through the story, then? Because, keep in mind that,
Wait, did I not do my scene setter yet, or?
I'll start with, Solana first.
Oh, right. My bad.
Yeah, like,
I
she was
I didn't know if it was done yet.
Yeah, she's just casually talking like, oh, we're going to a barn? A lot of insects like to live in barns, right? What if we run into a really perturbed moth?
Yeah, I heard that part. I didn't know if that was still going.
Okay, so, alright. How would, alright, so lastly, do you have an idea for your scene setter?
Me? Well, I have no. Well, this is going to be a tough one for me. We have no idea what to expect in a barn house. You could have all sorts of animals in there, after all. So, well, all I can say is, I really hope we don't have to deal with I really don't want to mess with the cats. I want to hopefully avoid my fairy friends from seeing any steel farm tools out there. And mainly, I hope we don't have to. I sort of hope we will have to. This is a very tricky thing to come up with a unique verb for a farmhouse experience.
It doesn't even have to be a farmhouse experience. It could just be anything at all.
Yeah, but to think about it, I would assume. I hope we just don't have to break anything important there. As a because if we break, let's be honest, if we break something there, humans aren't going to be happy.
Yeah.
Even worse if the entire farmhouse breaks if we set the kerosene on fire.
Okay, so what will your nouns and verbs be? Or verb be?
My noun is cat and steel, and my verb is break.
All right. So
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Sage, how about you?
Oh, I just checked my calendar, and today is the annual Corgi Parade Day, so I bet we'll encounter a troop of royal corgis on parade.
Oh, okay. So yours is the event. All right. So, After that little bit of knowledge and talk amongst yourselves, y'all do head out of the cart, which is currently parked, because Tina can't really drive the cart and sleep, and Lady White and Mr. Knight tend to not want to go get such a common sense either. So y'all head out of the cart, making your ways across the road. Of course, y'all still feel rather unpleasant in this fog. It is really, really thick. But y'all head y'all's way to the farmhouse that they pretty much told you about where they saw it at. You also have some assisting fairies or assisting troop way above you. All of them are pixies. They have these small little doing these small little flashes of light to let you know where they are and where y'all should be heading. Because even they realize that this one can easily get lost in this fog.
Fair enough.
Yep. So y'all make it across this the little road and are going through the grasses or maybe even floating above the grasses. Now, once you get to that side of the road, pretty much what you can see is a wooden fence, and in the distance you can make out a few scattered trees and two larger shapes. One of them is a old farmhouse. You can't tell how old or if it's in use at the moment because it's still perpetually hidden by fog, or at least shrouded by fog. The other is a large barn, which is not too far off from the farmhouse. So, is there any? Which one would you head towards?
Well, I would say we go to the farmhouse. Honestly, I'd rather not go to the barn. I don't think we need to go to the barn. The barn is probably where all of the bigger animals are, and probably where a lot of smelly stuff is in there, and I don't want to deal with that either.
Yeah, smelly is no good.
Plus,
Yes.
I don't think. Plus, because of the fact they put all the animals there, I highly doubt they would store something as volatile as heat oil in there.
Well, barns usually have some sort of fertilizer, and I do love fertilizer, but I'll go with you.
Wait. Oh, okay, yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
Alright, so y'all head towards the farmhouse.
yeah. The
Yep.
farmhouse is the most logical place they would store something so volatile with little risk to the human's own well-being.
Okay, so y'all will head towards the farmhouse. As y'all move in, I'm not sure if y'all just moving in trying quickly or quietly or whatever. But as y'all move in, y'all do reach a second little fenced area, and on one side of it, not too far from the little gate, which you can see is laying on the ground. It's an old rusty thing. Of course, you all can easily avoid it because it's wide enough. But at the edge of one of those posts is a large mushroom. It's it's at least a tip hair and a half tall,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all can actually hear something coming from the mushroom. It's rather muffled, but you do hear something.
I'm just gonna fly over to the mushroom to check it out.
How close do you get to it?
Close enough that I can hear it, but no closer.
Okay. As you get close enough, you hear.
I don't understand. Could you say that again?
When you do say that, I need you to roll an avoid move.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you were meant to try get its attention. I don't think that was the point. We're not supposed to be seen by humans usually. I mean,
I don't
aside
have
from
any
our driver.
dookies, so that's gonna be 0.
Oof.
Okay.
Do you want to try reroll or?
You know what? I will try a reroll.
Okay, go ahead. Spend one
gonna-
dram, or are you going to use the Puck Wild token?
I'm gonna use the Puck Wild.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, that's actually a bit better. You do get one dram from that.
I didn't roll a 6.
No, but with a Puck Wild token, you will get a dram regardless.
Oh, all right.
But you also lose the Puck Wild token, so. Yeah. But yes, you did the avoid move. You got partial success, just barely. Alright, so you avoided it, but you now have to choose a new consequence. So, choose a consequence. Well, like I said, I didn't put those into the quick rest for y'all.
I see that. How about endangered?
Endangered, ooh. Okay. Okay, so this is what happens. When you unleash, or at least when you try to get the attention of the mushroom, you can see, some of the spots on top of it kind of kind of puff out a bit before they whip outwards towards you.
Oh,
You do manage to avoid it. However, there's multiple of these, and one of them kind of aims towards Lazuli.
oh no!
And Lazuli, this actually gets you off guard completely, and you are grabbed up by this strange mushroom thing.
Oh no! Oh, so it wasn't a human. Oh no!
No, it was not even.
Not what we were expecting. I thought we were caught by a human. No, no. This is equally bad, though.
Yes. So yes, this is a start of a ruckus. So one moment as I get my objects, get the token down. Okay, where's the token? Here we go. Boop. Here we go. Y'all are faced against this weird mushroom thing. Go. And make it where y'all can see this, so. There we go. Save. Alright. So yes, y'all are going against this weird mushroom. Y'all still hear muffling from within it, apparently. I mean, if y'all wish, y'all could put your token there, but to be fair, it's not really important, so.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if it worked.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, big skull mushroom.
Oh, no, that is the ruckus bucket. That's just to help measure it, so.
Ah, fair enough.
Alright, so, but, yes, we will, pretty much start with Sage here, since he's the only one that hasn't gotten to go.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to use my shovel.
Okay.
I'm going to plant my shovel in the ground and use my magic um, to make some dirt punch this mushroom. That's I don't know.
You're trying to get dirt to punch a mushroom.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'll actually allow it.
Okay.
I mean, it's nothing fancy, so yeah. Oh,
Oh
What? Well, how
goodness.
bad did it go? I was. Oh.
real
It,
bad.
it didn't go great.
Uh, would you like to use a dram or?
You know what? I've got a Puck Wild token.
All right, you can use it to reroll then.
Okay, I'll do that. Hey.
Hey, that's a lot better. Plus, you get a dram from use that Puckwall token. So, all right, so it's a partial success. Let me take a look at the thing you can do with that right quick.
So I think that was an attack.
Would that be cast a spell for you, or?
Well, okay. So what I think I did there is I used Life Weaver
Oh, okay.
Mystic Technique, and you can use your magic to make attacks during a physical ruckus.
Ah, all right. I'm gonna double check that right quick. The Mystic Technique. Without spending dram. Ah, that's good. It plus 1 to attacks using talents. You will need a magical focus. So,
Oh, now that I'm reading this, actually, I think I think I have a better use of how this would work.
okay, go
So,
ahead.
if I can, uh, so I want to make this mushroom allergic to its own spores.
Ooh.
Oh. See. Look, see what if you can actually do that. Like make them.
It says that
Oh
use
yeah,
when
you can
yeah
make them
yeah
hyper allergic to something.
yeah.
Okay, so you did a partial success on that. So that does count as a this sort of counts as an attack. So I would say. All right, so the mushroom just like will be I won't say pulls it seems to sway violently while when you do this it seems like it can't handle its own self and it ends up dropping Lazuli. Nothing too harmful, and you finally see that at around the base of the cap, a mouth appears and it just hawks up a figure. It's a puka,
Hey.
a lizard puka to be specific. But yeah, he's covered in all this vile, slimy, spory sludge, and this
Ew.
mushroom is not really having a good time. Because you actually used that and you got a thing off of it, you did do 2 things. You did do 2 drops into the ruckus bucket.
Hey.
but at the same time, you do take a malady because that slimy, spory stuff got all over you.
Oh no.
So, what will the malady be?
Okay, let me see here. Let me bring that up. Okay, that's going to be scared.
Oh, okay. So, yes, for the time being, you are scared, but you're also curious. So you now have two maladies on yourself.
Oh no.
Yeah. So from this point forward, you have -1 to all your rolls until you could act out your maladies.
Oh no.
All right. So that done. Lazuli,
Hey, what do I do?
you're free from the strange tentacle thing of the weird mushroom because it's somehow now hyper allergic to itself.
That's kind of awkward.
It
That's a
is.
little awkward, isn't it?
Yes.
Um, that's a weird way to do it. So can I do anything against it?
You could, yeah.
Could
But
I mean, I was thinking I could bonk it on the head
I mean,
with my
you could.
Classic.
Yeah, you could, I guess.
I mean, I don't have much else to think. Like, I mean, he's already maladied himself. I don't know how else I could make this
No,
any worse.
well, technically, yeah.
I don't know how else I can make this any worse for him than it already is, aside from physically hurting him.
Well, it's a mushroom. It doesn't really have a mind of its own.
Well, still, I could probably bust its cap with a hammer.
I mean, it'll probably be for the best because it did kind of spat up a lizard puka.
Yeah, I'm busting the mushroom's cap with a hammer.
All right, so I guess that'll be attack move.
Yeah, what do I roll?
What do you roll?
I mean, I'm assuming it would be mighty, but since that's 0, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
2 and
Ah,
8.
all right, so it's a partial success. So
Bonk.
yeah, you do manage to bonk it, but at the same time, when you do so, it releases its spores right all over you. It's rather nasty, especially considering that it was hyper allergic to itself.
Hello.
So now you take a malady. What malady do you wish to take?
Good question. I don't remember what. I have no idea what malady would even make sense here.
I mean, it could for all we know, it can even be frustrated because you're covered
He's
in.
fresh. He's probably, yeah. He probably. You know what? Now that you said that, you're probably right. I am pretty frustrated because I'm kind of tired of being attacked at this point. I'm going to bonk. As much as I didn't want to break anything, this is the exception. This isn't human property. I am breaking this. I will break. I will break a fairy's mushroom, but I will not break human objects.
All right.
I don't have to.
Okay, technically, this is a fairy's mushroom. It was a creature, and you can't really break it. You just pretty much defeat it. So, but
Yeah,
yes,
bonk.
yeah, you got rid of it. So, go ahead and send us to that. So yeah, you managed to complete that right there, and in doing so, you get 3 dram, each of you.
Woo!
Of course, you also have this lizard guy on the ground who's slowly coming to.
Oh,
My sheet just became invisible.
I'll go over to the lizard.
Oh, there we go.
All right. What do you do?
Hey, little buddy, how are you feeling?
Uh, I feels like I've been taken for a quite a ride. And you just see him like just like shaking the spory, sludgy gunk off himself, like slinging it down towards the ground.
Um, hmm. Well, how about I help you get that sludge off?
How do you do that?
That's a good question.
Like, do you have something that could help with that?
Well, let me look here.
Like any useful items or a
Wait,
talent?
by the way, did we get anything from the ruckus? Or,
You just got 3 dram. That's it.
whatever. That's fine.
You know, I'll tell you what, buddy. While you get that sludge off, how about I make some tea for you?
Oh. All right. So I take it you're using that the soothing tea leaves.
Yeah, let's use these soothing tea leaves to help cheer this lizard up.
Alrighty. You know what? I'm gonna. This is just me. I'm gonna rule that there's enough tea leaves to serve to each of you. So,
All right.
all right. So
Well,
basically,
nice.
yeah. So basically, Sage and Leslie, you both can remove 1 malady from yourselves.
Well, I only had frustration.
So,
Poof, I'm no longer mad.
yeah, you know, yeah. These tea leaves are rather soothing.
I guess I'm no longer afraid.
Yep. All
I'm still
right.
curious though.
Yeah.
So, what was that thing?
That's a mall shroom. Rather nasty little buggers. They tend to eat the smaller folk like us.
Ew. Well, I mean, my wings alone make me pretty big, so I don't know.
They love anything that looks like a bug.
Ah,
That includes
ouch.
all us.
Well then, that's a thing.
Yeah, they normally grow around witchy areas, but eh, you can never know with places like this. He actually looks towards his the old farmhouse, which now that you're looking at it, you all can easily see that it's abandoned, or at least it very much looks abandoned.
No heat oil in there, isn't there? Gosh dang it.
Uh, Honestly, I'll just sit out here to do a little scouting for one of the courts. They said there's been some rather interesting activity out here. They want to see what was going on. Of course, then this weird fog came in, and it's easy to get lost out here. So I kind of ran up on that thing unexpectedly. And he looks at the mall shroom, the what's left of the mall shroom, like kind of kicks it. So he actually after he does he looks to y'all. So what y'all out here for?
We came to the farmhouse looking for heat oil for our own home.
Heat oil. Well, I got some bad news for you there.
Let me guess, there is none?
Not in the farmhouse, no. However, he actually points to like the other side where you see the large barn. I do reckon there's some in there. I mean, there's one of those generators, or where those humans call it in that thing. Though, there's been some loud banging in there for the past few days, so not sure what that is.
I facepalm. Why would humans be so careless and put something in there? Don't they realize if that thing exploded, all the animals in there would be harmed too?
What animals?
Oh, that's your reason not to make things go boom. Okay.
Yeah.
You hear Skiz looks to you, Lazuli, and goes, "What animals?"
In the barn.
I mean, isn't that what most farmers use a barn for?
Well, he actually points to the farmhouse. This place hasn't been used in a long, long time, so I highly doubt there's anything over there. Save maybe that barn owl. Been there for ages.
I don't suppose the barn owl is friendly.
I honestly have no idea.
Owls like eating things with wings like mine. I don't like owls.
Like I said, I don't really know myself. I do know that, he's mostly asleep during the day. Mostly. Of course, that's what Midnight says. Which reminds me, have y'all seen another little folk around here like y'all? Just just large ears at top, long black hair, sharp claws. Seen her
Seems
around?
pretty. No, we haven't.
Can't seem to find her anywhere. Well, good luck with y'all's endeavors. I'm gonna look inside this farmhouse a bit some more. Hopefully I can find out what's going on around here.
If we see your friend, do you have a message?
Just tell her to find me here in the farmhouse.
Oh, what's your name? Oops. What are you called?
Call me Skiz.
Skiz.
Skiz. And with that, he actually starts walking towards the farmhouse.
I look at the group and like, did that man just describe a cat? I mean, if to be more specific, I think he was describing a black cat. Pretty sure as though those are unlucky creatures.
I'm really lucky.
I hear they bring bad luck to people that come across them in unwanted places. Either way, if there's no humans here at all, then I guess we can just go to the barn then. I thought this barn was in use. Guess I was wrong.
I'm wrong all the time. It's okay. You get used to it.
I no comment. No comment on that. No comment. That is not. I don't know how to comment on that one.
You know what? That got a good laugh out of me. Give yourself a Puckwild token. Alright, so continuing on. Y'all decide to head to the barn, then, I assume.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there's nothing useful out of that, so... Out of the farmhouse, if the man is to be believed.
Alright, so y'all head towards the barn. It's a bit of a hop and a skip, but you do manage to find the barn. Looking at it, it is taller than the farmhouse, for sure. You do see that the barn doors seem to be rather locked shut. Though there is you see like some little holes and whatnot around the bottom of the walls. Y'all could probably fit within them. Of course, there's the alternative of flying up to the big old large window around the top of the barn. See what's all within inside there. But of course, as y'all do approach, you do hear the clanging and the clinking of metal on metal, and some rather foul language from a rather scratchy voice inside as well.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So,
Very
what?
happy.
Someone's not having a fun day. I wish I could unhear half the stuff he just said.
Yeah, that just sounds like Thursday.
Rumble.
How would you all like to approach this?
I would like to do something if I could.
Alrighty.
I've got a geisha called Life Eyes, which lets you see through anything but iron, and you can only see living things.
Ah, okay. And
Um,
I take it you use it to look throughout the barn.
yeah, I'd like to use it to see if I can see any living things inside the barn.
All right. So you use your life eyes. Keep in mind it does cost a dram because it
Okay.
is a geisha.
Spent.
All right. So you look inside the barn. What you do see is around the bottom floor of the barn. You see these. You see the two weird figures, probably about 3 times y'all size each. They seem to be uh, you can probably sense that they're holding something and hidden something within the barn. Additionally, not too far above them, there is a large round figure which you can easily assume is the barn owl. He doesn't seem to be moving or anything. And of course, not too far from the corner of the barn, still within the range of your life eyes, there is. You can easily tell it's a cat. You can't see it without the life eyes, but you can tell it's there now. It's very very close to the corner of where the opening is at the side, and it is within the barn. So
Okay. I'm going to share that with everyone.
all right. So yes, Solana, Lazuli Sage just tells you about how he sees two figures that seem to be banging on something inside there, as well as the barn owl and a cat within there as well as their relative positions.
Well, let's see if we can find anywhere we can slip in, and then just nose around to see if we can find oil underneath their nose.
I don't think I want to go underneath their nose. I'd rather. I don't think they. I think the smell of us is going to be way different than what they're smelling.
I'm the stupid one. You should have understood that's a metaphor.
Fair enough.
uh, what is y'all's plan? Solana's suggested finding a way in that is to help avoid detection.
I do agree with that part. Actually, I do agree with that option. I'd rather not have to bunk anyone else if I don't have to. Even though I like keeping my trusty hammer around for cases like that anyway.
All right, Sage, any comments?
I agree.
All right, so like was noted earlier, that there is a small little gap that y'all can fit through, but at the same time, it is around where that the cat is. Of course, the other option is to somehow make it to the very large window at top of the barn. Of course, you either need to have wings, or you need to at least find a way to climb up there.
Flutter, flutter, flutter.
I mean, there might be other things around, but it's going to take you some time to go all the way around the barn to search. If y'all could take that option if y'all wish.
Do we all have to stay as a group? Do we all want to stay as a group, or should we?
I'd like to. I think that'd be a good idea.
I think we should stay as a group. I think it would be great if we pranked that cat together.
I kind of don't want to touch it if I don't. I mean, is that cat specifically the one that the other guy wanted, or?
He may have been talking about a puka.
Yeah, but that may be true. But this cat also does match the description that he said kind of perfectly too. So what? I don't know.
I mean, the decision's on y'all.
I think we're thinking too much. Let's go in. She says, just marching over to the small hole that they all can fit in.
Alright. So, with that, I would assume Solana just marches in straight in first.
Yep.
Okay, are you trying to be quiet or anything, like sneaking
Yes,
it, or?
I am trying to be sneaky.
Yep.
Alright. Could you roll an avoid roll avoid move from me? I'll let you use how you think would be best for this.
How would be best for this? Anything I can think of uses Juki. So, I think I'm just gonna carefully try to slide in with my wings folded up and just crawling on the ground slowly.
Alright.
Hey!
It's a partial success. Okay, so you do manage to get in. But consider this is a partial success, I'm going to need you to, I believe it will take a consequence.
Okay.
Need to double check that myself on my end. One moment. Yeah. It seems it's moves avoid. Yeah, choose a consequence.
Unlucky.
Unlucky. Okay. All right. Okay, so you move in. Trying to crawl around. Of course, once you get to a point, when you get inside, you do see this cat. It is a rather large black cat. It has this very long fur all over its body. It seems to be just kind of like resting its eyes, just kind of like laying with its little paws under its chin. Though you can see his ears kind of flinching to each of the bangs from the figures within, which you can't see because there's some hay bales in the way.
Does it happen to have a collar at all?
That's it?
Well, it does not.
Okay.
But anyway, as you're looking at this cat figure, like trying to like stay under its radar, you feel your foot catch something. It seems to be a very long piece of like hempen thread, and as you try to like shake it off, you see some steel farm tools like kind of like react and tip over.
Whoops.
Yeah, so one of these things tip over and hits a metal pan, which seems to launch some stuff off of it, which then hits some more stuff, and that stuff falls down and starts causing a bit of a racket all around. Yeah, it's a quite a scenario. And as all these things are falling around, the last thing that it comes across to is a small weight right above the cat's tail, and it drops. And the cat pretty much shocks upwards in a loud meow.
Oh fuck.
And just like it shakes its tail out and just looks around, and the first thing it sees is bright orange wings.
Oh no.
Bright orange wings. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. The perturbed moth is here.
No.
If you can call Solana a moth.
She's dumber than one.
Oh. Oh, I thought when you mentioned wings, I thought, oh no, is there actually a moth here? Oh no, wait, it's just Solana. Never mind.
But yes, a bunch of things just came around because some steel tools fell apart, fell down. Some things flew around and broke, and a weight fell on a cat's tail and caused it to pretty much get pretty much turned towards y'all. So, Solana, since you were the one that got this unlucky bit going, you're pretty much gonna be not first. Because you're still on the ground with the hip and rope around you. So, in this case, I'll say Sage. I would assume you'll probably be the next one through.
Okay.
As you're all face down with a black cat.
Um.
And it seems rather uppity now.
Okay. I'm gonna use pizzazz.
Oh, what are you trying to do?
Okay, I'm gonna pull out this thread that I have,
Okay.
and I'm gonna wave it around, very appealingly, in a way that a cat would find appealing.
All right. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh. Goodness.
Do you have any chance to reroll, or
I can use a dram, right?
you can?
You know, I've got one dram left. I think if there's ever been a time.
Yeah. See what you
I'm
get
gonna
with
say, oh, look at the string, kitty kitty. Oh,
Oh, that did great. So yes, you did succeed with that. Hey,
Nice.
you also got a dram with it too.
Yay, great success.
So yes, the cat's eyes like dart towards you, and it sees the thread, Apparently, it's a very shiny white thread, and his eyes kind of follow it back and forth. I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to do, but ooh, that's so pretty. She's like following it back and forth like that. She has her paws ready to swat at it. But yes, Leslie, your go.
So now so we got the cat. Is there anything else besides the cat? I'm trying to think.
The ruckus was pretty loud, but the only other things that could probably call it that might have got the attention currently is a barn owl and whatever the two features that have been banging around within the barn are, which you still can't see.
Well, I understand that we managed to distract the cat with the string, but that's not really helping when it's still there. So, I'm going to take a. I'm going to use the herb. I did take an herb just for this occasion, because let it be known that cats do not like the smell of certain herbs, and it drives them away.
Oh.
So I try to use the herb and put it up to the cat's nose.
Ooh.
That makes sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Considering it's distracted, I'll give you the high road for this.
I'm going to use my cunning for this one. The high row for this?
The high road. Basically, you can roll 3 dice and take the 2 highest.
Ah, nice. So, give me one moment. 3 and 1.
Alright, so you got 8, 9. Alright, so it's a partial success.
Yeah, I'll take a 9.
Alright, so, you now, what would that be considered, I wonder? It's not an attack.
It's not an attack, I don't know.
Let's see.
More like just an action,
if
anything.
I'm looking to see if there's anything that would work. No, yeah, actually, here we go. It'll probably just count as either do something or be helpful. Actually, no, it'll be more around. It'll be more around do something. So yes. Alright, so you did it, but something else happens. You choose a consequence.
That's a good question. Consequence. I don't know what would make sense here. It wouldn't make sense to backfire because the whole point was for it to work. So, I don't know. I really don't. Do you have any ideas, Dolly?
No, maybe unwanted attention could work. Maybe something like maladies.
I think unwanted attention would be fine, considering you did mention something to me like that. So.
Alright,
I will take unwanted attention as the consequence.
Okay, so what happens is this. So while the cat is distracted, very strongly distracted by the wavy, shiny thread, you manage to pull out the herb and sneak just under it to get around to its nose, and you lift it up just enough to where it can actually sniff it, and when it does, you just hear it go hiss strongly while lurching backwards, and it swats its paw at you into the air, apparently. And when you do so, you actually get to see what was banging the noises, and they can see you. There is a pair of gremlins who are banging on the generator.
Oh no.
And they, now, for you, what you can see is these are 2 dark green figures, dark green little scaly, very ugly things. I mean, they're not as ugly as goblins, which are rather very ugly, but they are still rather scary looking. They're these large, large and fat and pointed ears, kind of like a bat in a way. Upon their heads is just this mess of hair. They have these yellow eyes with these black slits in them. And on each hand and each foot is just these long claws. The two you see are wearing some like overalls, rather tacky overalls, and sprouted out the back of those is from a hole in the back is a little tail of sorts. And they when they see you pop in the air, one of them goes, "Eh, Tika, look, it's one of the wee fish." Ah, shut it,
no.
Tonka. We hope we get these done for Master before day came up. Hurry, break it more. Get the stuff out. Seems one of them is heading towards y'all, while the other one is attempting to break the generator some more. So yeah, y'all caught the attention of two gremlins.
Oh no.
On top of the cat, so the ruckus has now gone up a bit.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
So yes, oof, it's hard to say. Okay, so let's go to Solana. Leslie gave you just enough of a clear to get up, at the expense of him being flung up into the air from a cat's paw.
Ooh. Well, crumbs. Let's see. Can I just go make sure that he lands safely?
You can.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna fling myself up to do that.
All right, so I'll count as be helpful. So yes. How are you going to use for that?
I'm thinking I'm gonna use Mighty for that.
Oh, okay. So you can pretty much just catch him. All right.
Yep. 2 and 1. And I have Noble. Noble doesn't add anything to this, does it?
No, it would not. Ooh.
Hey! Success!
No, it's not.
Nope. Oh, you're right. 9 and 10
That is a
success.
failure. I mean, do keep in mind there is that pot of luck. So if y'all wish to get something from that, y'all can.
Actually, hold on. I have a thing.
Oh yeah,
that
you
I
do.
can
You
use.
do have another Puckwild token.
Not a Puckwild token.
Oh.
A pick-me-up.
Oh. Ooh, yes, that's right. You do have. Actually, I think you have two of them.
Yeah, one of them I should have used already because it was the first roll of the session, but
Ah, okay.
it's fine. I'm trying to figure out which one that is.
Which one is it? Let me check.
I have Elated and Happy.
Okay, you have Elated and Happy. One moment, let me look at those right quick, if I can find them again. Pick me up. So there we are. Alright, pick me up. So, Elated, take the high road on a roll. After you use this, you are less elated, and the other one is +1 on your next roll. Your next roll. So, it's not at the beginning of the session, it's just at the next roll. So,
Oh, okay.
so after you use this, you are less happy. So, I guess you can take the elated then.
Okay, Elated it is.
So, we'll just say you have 4 and a 1. You get a roll one more die, and we'll see where that leads you.
Alright. Hey!
Oh, so you actually got 11.
Just by
Alright.
the skin of my teeth.
Yeah. So yes,
That's a 6, I also get a dram.
yep, you also got a dram from that. So, congrats, you actually do So you pretty much fly upwards just as he's about to fall down, and with your momentum and pretty much the force of like catching him, you both land on top of a hay bale safely.
Poof. Careful, cats are pretty strong. They can send you flying. You don't have wings.
Alrighty, so that was your action, Solana. Now it's the black cat's turn. Yeah, you just see it shakes his head a bit before it just about to glare down, and it doesn't seem to see the bright orange one anymore. All it sees right now is the one waving the thread, which is now lost interest in.
Oh no!
Let's see. You say goes. What are you doing? It seems rather mad about what y'all did.
Oh, the cat talks. Oh boy.
I mean, to be fair, all animals can talk. Well, most animals can talk as long as they have the intelligence to do so, and I say that they can talk.
Oh yeah.
So yes, this cat does talk. Yes.
Oh. Did you come here with Puka friend? They were a lizard.
Oh, keep in mind, it's currently looking at Sage right now. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they're not.
So Sage, what do you do? This cat is staring you down rather hard.
Okay. I am going to run outside and say, "You can't catch me!"
You run outside?
And I guess as an action or something.
I mean, as a move.
Or as a move.
Yeah, I mean, running outside you can probably do. I mean, if you try to do something along with that, actually, let's see what you do. What you can do with that. If it's a basic move, you're either trying. I guess if you're just running outside.
Maybe I could just make it do something, and with pizzazz to like make myself look really appealing to the cat.
So,
Make the cat want
okay, so from what I can see, you're just trying to get its attention and trying to leave it out.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to chase the string. So I'm waving the
Alright.
string and I'm saying, "Hey, you can't catch me." I'm just kind of.
No,
trying to
yeah,
tease the
no. They can either be avoid or do something. So I'll let you make the pick, and whichever one you want, I'll let you take that as the action. So what are you going to do something or avoid?
I'm going to do something, I think.
Alrighty, go ahead and make the roll.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice. That's a success. So yes,
Wow.
you do manage to distract it.
Okay, excellent.
And you move outside that tiny hole, and it runs at you, and its paw reaches straight through the hole, trying to grab at you, but it doesn't seem to get you because the hole's too small for it to fit through.
Okay.
But you do have its attention.
Good.
All right, so Solana and Leslie. Well, Solana, after you catch Leslie and like get him safely to his feet, right next to y'all, a large head kind of pops up with these yellow eyes and black slits and just stares at y'all and says, "I found you." As one of the gremlins has just caught y'all in its vision.
Oh boy.
What do y'all do?
We've been caught by a gremlin. How can we escape it?
Well,
I'm just gonna-
he didn't catch y'all, but he has y'all in his sights.
I'm gonna kick him.
Ooh. All right. Are you kicking him or are you doing something else?
Yeah, I'm kicking him to knock him off the hay bale.
Well, he's rather big, like bigger than y'all.
Oh.
Oh. But he's not big as a human, so it's not that bad.
He's not as big as a human. He's probably about the size of, I guess maybe a large dog.
Oh! I'm
You
gonna grab...
know, like from the ground to the shoulders. That's about how tall he is.
I'm gonna grab Leslie and try to fly the heck out of there.
All right, that'll be a void. So go ahead and make the roll.
I actually have a great idea to dealing with this gremlin now.
Would you have tried to use? Well, I don't think it would have mattered anyway, because that would still be a fail.
Yeah, it would have just bumped it up to 4, which I think it's still in the same range of failure.
Yeah, it will still fail. So let's see what happens there. You failed the avoid, so the bad thing is happening and it's getting worse. Whatever they are avoiding, they're going to deal with it. The fairy takes a malady. So yeah, you did so pretty much Solana take a malady.
Melody, let's see.
And just to set it a bit, as you try to fly off with Leslie, the gremlin kind of like swats you down back onto the hay barrel.
Ow! That looked painful. That looked painful.
And
Let's see.
just to making sure that for the malady, because you were hanging on to Leslie, when you got swatted down, he just landed straight on top of you.
Oof! Let's see, either frustrated or scared. I'm gonna go frustrated.
All right.
How dare this gross thing knock me out of the air?
And Leslie, what about you?
Well, let's see. I can't exactly fight this gremlin like I did the mushroom. So I have the perfect solution. I'm going to try to blind him by throwing my bundle of glitter at his face.
Ah.
I'm gonna try to blind him by throwing it in his face and hopefully it gets in his eyes.
No, I actually will call that as a prank there.
Well, I mean, it technically is a prank, but but we're technically saving our own lives with it. So, is it a prank? Who knows?
All right, go ahead, do the thing.
I will, I'm gonna roll my smart, cunning self. 2, 1, 8. Partial success.
All right.
As the consequence, I will say this backfires on me as well.
Okay.
So, in addition to hitting him.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say. Yeah. So you managed to drop it to the bucket against the gremlin. Or give a consequence to the person being pranked. The driver can choose the consequence for the fairy. Okay, I can choose a consequence for the fairy, and you choose the consequence for. Actually, let me read that right quick. Make sure. Oh, so do 1 damage or give a consequence to the person being pranked. Okay. Well, I'm going to choose a consequence for the fairy. So, let's see here. No, I'm actually going to give you a choice to pick for this.
Okay, what are my options for being punished for blinding this thing?
You can either choose bribery, in which when you do so, when you do this to actually help protect your friend because she's also frustrated about wanting to break this thing. You'll be all right. So this what would we do? I could offer you 1 dram to see the machine that's being attacked by the other goblin and do something to less help the gremlin, but also help your friend break it as well for the bribery. Or you could go use a trade off.
I might take the I mean,
with the trade off, you can treat this partial success as a true success, but something awful will have to happen afterwards.
Well, I actually might take the bribery just because I don't want anything worse to happen to my friends. I'm just like the point is I'm trying to free my fellow fairies from this gremlin who is kind of being a jerk and swatting them like flies.
All right, so you accept the bribery.
Yeah, accept the bribery. In exchange for the consequence I give to the gremlin, that the bundle of glitter explodes in their face and like a magical fairy flashbang, and they become blind for a little bit.
Alrighty, let's see here. Oh, okay. So yes, you choose to do the damage or the consequence for the gremlin.
I know. What would being blind be considered? I thought just making them blind was a consequence. I didn't want to hurt them. I just wanted to.
What's that for? Like if you this is a gremlin, keep in mind, so it's an evil thing. So
Yeah, okay. I'll do the damage to him then.
all right, so you do that. All right, so you actually do another drop into the. Actually, yeah, you would do one because someone did one beforehand. So yes, you managed to put a drop into the Ruckus bucket against him. Also, you can either choose to remove a malady or gain 1 dram.
Well, one of my friends is frustrated, so I'd like to relieve their frustration.
Alrighty, so you do that. And so, yes, you manage to throw glitter in this gremlin's eyes, and he starts squawking and screaming. And, like, as well as some foul obscenities spewing from his mouth. And he's stumbling backwards, and getting very close to that generator what the other gremlins like focus on, which the other gremlin sees him like going backwards towards that thing, and he goes, "Ah, he's failed! Don't trip!" And the gremlin trips, hitting a chair which has a strange little bright red stone on it, which flies into the air, and then
Shiny.
yes, nice and shiny, and then it drops, then it falls down into a open hole in the generator where you hear tink, 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 and there's a small sploosh. And the gremlin just wide-eyed backs away rather quickly with his arms over its face. Like he's expecting something to happen. And with that, we'll move on to
A new turn.
yeah. Let's go to. I guess we could go back to Sage. Sage, the black cat is still trying to paw its way through the thing.
Okay, now what I would like to do is use my Mystic Technique, Life Weaver,
Oh, okay.
to make this cat's ear, or like the spot right behind the cat's ear, super itchy.
All right. No, yeah, I can see that happening. One moment to just make a double check. Uh, 'Cause, 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 right, so yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, as this that causes a dram to spin. So
Okay. Hold on one moment.
all right, let me know.
Actually, let me look at this.
Because it is a mystic technique, which is like a Gyasa, so it does cost some drams to use unless you're using it as a physical ruckus thing. Which you're not really using it that way. You're using it more as a thing to like help distract it. So
yeah. Okay. All right. So I will use a dram and cast a super itchy kitty ear spell on this thing.
all right, so you do so, and you while it's trying to paw at you, and
Oh no.
oof, that is a fail.
So
Would that have been a prank, or would that been more a cast a spell?
I think that would be more of a cast a spell. I do have one dram. Do you think
I mean,
I
you could re-roll, yes.
I'd like to try that.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, I was yeah. It
Yeah.
would still be a failure. I wasn't using my bonus dice correctly, but it's okay. It would
It'll
still
still
be
be a failure. So this
yeah.
is what happens. Having not so good luck, you feel the essence of the great trickster himself, Puck,
Oh no.
around you, and Puck's lottery goes off. Something wounding. Oof. Let's see what that does for you.
I mean, we've already done enough wounding. We've broken everything. I've blinded this gremlin. Everything is already wounded in a degree. What could possibly get worse?
Okay, so let's see what something wounding does. Or at least some examples of it. Oh, okay. So keep in mind, you were trying to use this on this cat. So what? This is what happens. When this when the Puck's lottery went through, you sense in the air that something's not quite right now, and you notice that the fur on the cat seems to turn to these long quills.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Yes, and those quills start like firing off.
Oh no.
So yes, yeah. With that failure, you notice that these quills pop off, and they one of them does hit you. You take one malady.
Oof.
That's a thing. So yeah, the Puck's lottery is quite a trip. So yes, yeah, you take one malady. What malady do you choose?
I think I'm going to go with frustrated.
Ah, so you're now curious and frustrated.
I would like to say at least this is a trip I would want, rather than getting tripped by a mushroom.
Alright. Yeah, let's go to Solana. So yes, you just see this, like, you see Lazuli throw this glitter on this goblin's eyes, him going backwards, and tripping and knocking this strange red stone up into the air. which then lands inside the generator and like clunks around and splooshes within. And you see the other goblin like kind of like cower away, like his arms up, like something's about to happen.
There's no animals in here, so I'm gonna take my sword of ouch. I'm gonna just use some magic on that, and I'm gonna dart right to the generator while putting fire on the sword.
Oh, wait, what are? Oh, you spend the dram to add fire to it.
I don't need to spend a dram because of my elementalist. As long as I'm doing this in a physical ruckus for attacks, I don't need to spend a dram.
Oh, well, you took elementalist last time?
Wait, no, I misunderstood what that did. No, I have noble, not.
Oh, okay, all right, okay.
Then I can't do that. Well, I can still do that. I just have to spend a dram. You know what? I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'll spend a dram to do.
Let me check. All right, so you spend a dram to do that?
Yep.
And you, where are you aiming on the generator? Just curious because this might change things around a lot.
That is a good question. I'm aiming for somewhere that it looks like I could actually hit the thing and get the fire into it.
No, yes, there is a little tube that is around there that you like just based on the sounds, you can assume that that little red gem, like red precious stone, went down through there. So you probably aim for that, like swooping downwards, then up and hitting the little tube, and you unleash fire into it.
Yup.
Roll.
I get a total of +2. Hey!
Yes, it's a success.
I got my dram back too.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay. Oh boy. So, the thing that happens. So, due to what Lazuli did last time with the gremlin knocking all that stuff around, when you set fire to the inside of the generator, it doesn't just blow up.
Oh?
No, it does not. It does some blows up does take effect, and you get injured. The gremlin and both gremlins get injured. Lazuli and Sage and the cat are far enough away to not get injured. However, upon lighting all that, and you get flung back and take another malady.
Oof.
How many maladies do you have right now? I think it's like 3.
Just one.
Well, oh yeah, that's right. You got one removed, so. Well, now you got another malady which you can choose. But anyway. No, actually. Yeah, you got another malady because of the something blows up. So yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, when it blows up, you see all this fire just like dancing in front of the generator, and it starts to take shape, twisting and turning. You see, like from one part of this large pillar of flame, a arm of sorts comes out. The other side, another arm of sorts. And like around the top of the flame, it kind of tapers down, then gets large enough, and with another like kind of like a sphere of flame around the top, and just somewhere within the middle, on that sphere of flame, there's 2 very bright like pinpoints of white fire on it. And so yes, y'all are greeted by a lesser fire elemental.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you actually have another thing entered in. Pretty much the ruckus bucket stays at 6 because a fire elemental joined in, but at the same time, the two gremlins took some damage.
Oh no.
So yeah, y'all are now dealing with a lesser fire elemental.
Oh,
And it sees you like kind of like down there after the thing blew up, and it gives off a very unnerving smile, like it sees you as food, as more fuel to to preserve its life. Leslie, you see Solana launch down there, and all this happens, and a lesser fire elemental appears. It does not look friendly at all.
I mean, it probably would be friendly if Solana talked to it. She is fire.
I mean, that's probably when it comes back to our turn, but for now, it's your go. So. Also, I should say, Leslie, since you're actually, what is your talent?
I need to be. I'll be back in a second.
Leslie, Max.
My apologies, I'm here. What do you need?
Yeah, what is your talent?
Scientist.
Okay, so yeah, you would know this, then. So yeah, I would just say you would know this inadvertently, but what Solana did was ignite the heat oil within the generator, and
So we have no heat oil. Well,
I mean, if you could deal with this fire elemental, you might have some left over.
I facepalm. I look at what happened in facepalm. God dang it!
So, what do you want to try to do?
Well, we gotta deal with the fire elemental, and I don't know. And aside from Solana, I don't know if it's gonna want to be friends with us.
I mean, so is there? All right. So, do you want to like look around and see if there's anything you can do to quell the flame?
I mean, can I? Is there a way I could cut off the fuel source so we don't lose all of it?
Actually, yes, there is.
Because I don't think I can. I don't think touching the fire elemental in any way, shape, or form is a good idea.
There is a way to separate it from its fuel source. You do remember seeing that little gem fly through the air, and looking at the fire elemental, you notice that gem seems to be floating within the main body of it. It seems like that's where all the flame is really concentrating out of.
Okay, well, that is a pretty looking gemstone. Would be a shame if I broke it, but I think I've already broken enough stuff today. So instead, I'm gonna try something a little different. Normally, I would use my trusty hammer to just bash that crystal, or gemstone or whatever, in his body, but I don't think that's a good idea. I'm gonna use my little pin needle to basically crowbar the gem out of its body.
Oof.
And just go yeet.
Keep in mind that gem is like on its burning. Well, I want to say like the body is made of flame, so trying to get that gem off the body will prove difficult.
It would, but if you think about it this way, if we get the gem off, not only do we get a free gem, but maybe we can actually maybe we can have the fire elemental not try and kill us.
Okay, so considering that this is going to be a difficult feat to pull off, you will have to take the low road on this.
How do I? I'm assuming it's same three, but only take the worst two.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, what would you consider this as a do something? Maybe.
I would consider this as a do something. I'm working my smarts again here.
Let's see here. Basic moves.
This isn't really an attack. It's more
Yeah,
like
this is more like a actual do something. Yeah, so go ahead and make a roll.
3. I get a 1 bonus for my cunning though. So
4.
oh wait, no, a 4 and a 2. That is a 6
No,
plus
no,
1.
no. It's lowest
wait, 4.
2.
Oh, lowest 2. It's
You rolled a total of 4. That's a failure.
I'm assuming I can't dram that.
You could dram for a reroll.
Yeah, can I do another reroll of those 3 to not?
You could, yes.
I would like, because I would like to try to at least get a partial success and not completely fall on my face here.
Yeah, but keep in mind that if you fail this again, Puck's lottery takes effect.
Oof.
So yeah, so you can reroll.
It's a risk I'm willing to take to get rid of this thing.
Alrighty. Oh, you get at least you get a dram from that.
Even though the 6 isn't used.
Yeah, so...
But the lowest is 4 and 2, so that's a 6, plus 1 is 7.
Yes, so you actually managed just...
Partial success.
Just managed partial success, yes.
I managed to partial success. Whew! Close one.
So yes,
all in a day's work.
So yes, you do, alright, so you... Alright, this is what this is what happens. Lastly, you pretty much see that gem within the... fire elemental. You see it like looking hungrily at Solana. So you would do what any good friend would do, and pretty much run down there, jump on Solana's head upwards, and kick that little pin of yours into the holdings of the jewel and plop it out. And you do so. The gem falls to the ground, just like bounces right in front of Solana. But at the same time, this was a rather risky move, and you had to jump to get to that gem, and you are falling towards the hole in the machinery.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! This might be. Oh no! I might become the boom.
Yes, I want you to choose a consequence. I mean, it's already boomed already, so.
I know, but I don't want to be. It's like, how do I say this? It's like getting sucked in the wrong end of the treadmill into the. Like
yes,
that. I don't want that to happen.
Well, regardless, you have to choose a consequence because it is a partial success.
Oh no. Oh god.
And this time, I'm not gonna help you decide.
I should have read the consequence list again, because I'm kind of screwed over here. There's gotta be something I can use. Can look at least. I feel like every consequence here is going to end in my death here. I feel like I just killed my...
Thankfully, fairies don't really die for this game.
It would still hurt!
Yeah, it would still kind of hurt, yeah. At least in some way or another.
I can't act... Okay, so I don't have a malady at all. It kind of... Backfire... I feel like backfiring is just going to make things worse for me.
Well, this is a consequence, so...
I mean, I could... Let's see. I think... Oh, God. You know what? I'm gonna do something blows up again!
Okay.
Something because that way both the fire elemental explodes and as well. So
well, I mean, fire elemental is already dealt with because you actually succeeded into action.
Yep.
So, yeah, so
but I create a second explosion and then I go flying while I'm a literal fireball.
All right. So anyway, all right. So sometimes, so yeah, you managed to pull the well, actually, it's more of a pin, but still, you wrench the jewel from its holdings to the ground. The lesser fire elemental kind of like shrinks away, just disappears. The heat oil in the that's left in the tank of the generator is no longer on fire somehow, and uh, with your accomplishment, you then finally realize, oh dang, I'm falling into the machinery.
Oh dang! I looked down below me. Oh no! And then I hit the machine, and everything blows up a second
All
time.
right, so actually, this time, well, you're falling towards it, so you also realize that you need to keep the heat oil. So you do hit some of the machine, and it turns out to be a secondary storage for heat oil, which is used mostly for starting it up. It
Oh,
blows,
neat.
yeah, it also blows up.
I was yeah. I hit it, and then I like, oh look, the heat oil. I try to get the flask. Boom! Nope.
Yeah, which and yes, everyone takes another. Everyone takes a malady.
Oh dear.
Of course, at the same time, the gremlins take another damage. Uh, so yeah, they are dealt with, and the since the thing is gone now, uh, you now both the gremlins are pretty much KO'd for this part. The only thing left is the black cat, like trying to swat at Sage. Which, speaking of, is the black cat. The black cat seems to be a bit riled up after hearing. Seems to pause a bit after hearing explosions, and those quills do keep firing all over the place. Even Solana, while you're when you see this explosion happen, or sorry, this second explosion happen. By the way, yeah, Solana and Lazuli took another malady because of that second explosion.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Oof,
That's
yeah.
Well,
reality.
For one thing, I'm kind of scared now because I'm kind of covered in soot now. I blew up twice, but now that I've blew up and I flew away, I see the gemstone next to me, and now I'm feeling thievish. I think I might take that back. I don't want to go empty-handed.
All right. So yeah, all right. So you do that. All right. So anyway, Sage, this black cat's paws is still reaching out, and quills are still firing out around. So wildly. What are you gonna do? Oh yeah. Also, Sage, you hear two massive explosions happen within the barn.
Okay. So at this point, I'm frustrated, right?
Yeah.
What I want to do is let's see. I want to look around. I want to try to find something. I want to do the basic move, find something.
So find stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the find stuff.
Max, Max.
Oh, my mic's not working.
No,
Crap. Sorry.
it's working. It's just you're
Hold on. I will disconnect it. Give me a moment. My apologies. Stream.
It's working, but it's just you were breathing into it. It's hard.
I don't know. I have noise suppression on this, so I will do something. I will replug it in.
All right. Well, anyway, all right. Continue on, Sage. You are looking for something. Go ahead and make your roll.
Yep. Okay, so what I want to find is this cat's water bowl or food bowl, and if if that's not good enough, maybe just something that belongs to the cat. But I think I'd prefer like a food bowl or a water bowl for this cat. I realize it's a barn cat, but surely it's
Yeah, okay, I'll allow you to try to find something. To go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to try to find this thing's water ball using cunning.
A partial success. So you. All right. So you're looking around for a water ball. You don't see anything that would resemble a water ball, or actually anything that would resemble like it actually belongs to the cats per se. However, you do find is a it looks like some sort of ball of some sort, some fuzzy ball. It might work for something. However, you will need to choose a consequence.
Ooh. Okay. So I see this ball, and I immediately run for it and get some unwanted attention.
Some unwanted attention. Okay. All right. So I can see that. Okay. So you run towards this ball, and now it's big enough for you to pick up. It's a nice little fuzzy thing, and when you pick it up, you hear. You also notice that this thing is very. It's just like very bright. Like inside you see it lights up, and when it does so, you hear like these weird flapping noise like coming down from above. And because this ball is in a dark place, you see this weird thing with large brown wings and some dark markings all over it, and it seems rather perturbed. So yeah, coming down from the above is a very large perturbed moth. I mean, it doesn't seem aggressive, but it does seem it doesn't like you taking that ball.
Oh no.
So yeah, we're gonna move around now. Solana, the fire element, the lesser fire elemental is dealt with, thanks to the efforts of Lazuli. But now you see Lazuli has failed, or actually fell onto the machine, which then exploded again. The gremlin seems to be taken care of, though. The only thing left is the cat that you remember that Sage was dealing with. And
Yeah.
you've like as you try to get up, you see a quill just like kind of shoot downwards and sticking to the ground, and makes you wondering what is happening.
Hmm?
Yeah, apparently there's these long black quills. You're not sure where they're coming from, but yeah, they seem to have come in the direction where the cat was.
What? Okay. Well, I was going to grab the gem, but I see Leslie grabbed it first, so. Let's see. Can I act on my maladies any? You know what? One of my maladies is needy. So I'm
Okay.
just gonna puff up my cheeks and just dart at the cat screaming, I'm the best!
All right.
Oh no!
No, okay, yeah, oh, go ahead and roll for that.
What should I roll?
What do you think?
Uh, mm, I'm going to be doing a charge, so I think that counts as mighty?
All right.
No, I'm trying to get attention. It counts as pizzazz.
Okay. Alrighty, so, I want, no, yeah, would this be an attack or just a, uh, Are you attacking, or are you just trying to get his attention?
Mostly trying to get its attention, but if I can land a hidden, that'd be great.
Okay, I'll let you do that then. You did a partial success, so yeah, you managed to do that, and while you got rid of Malady, you have to take on a new Malady because,
Gosh, dang it!
yep, it's partial success. It was an attack, so.
Craving.
Yeah, alright, so, you do, you deal with this thing, the cat feels you on its back, and, we do, charge so and, grab around it. You, actually can understand where these quills are coming from is the cat. Its hair is very stiff now, and it seems to be really rubbing all over you. It's hurts a bit. So,
Owie.
It hurts so much that you're hungry. Wait, that makes no sense, but for some reason you're really hungry.
No. I'm craving Sage's tea.
Ah, okay, so you're thirsty because that fire was hot. So yeah, you're really thirsty. So you're down the back, around the back of the cat, trying to get it off, away from where Sage was. So yeah, Leslie.
I'm here.
Yep. You have that thievish malady, and there's a nice bright red gem right next to you.
Of course, I'm going to take it. Honestly, I would have taken it even if I didn't have the thieving malady. But now I just want to take it more.
Yeah, right. So yeah, you take that. And also, you just saw Solana kind of zipped over the hay barrels towards towards where Sage was, and where you also see a bunch of quills being firing out from that direction as well, and some of them have been landed next around you. So, I mean, do cats have quills? You're not sure. You've never been around too many cats before. So, what will you do?
Are you talking to me now, or?
Yes, I'm talking to you. It's your go. Still.
Oh, right. So I have the gem, and where can I go though? That's a good question. I kind of went flying.
You are still on the other side. Well, actually, you did go flying, so I'd say you're probably on top of the hay barrels.
Yeah. Now I gotta figure out how to get to the.
The cat is right below you. You can see it, and the quills flying off of it, and Solana just being Solana and getting his attention and whatnot.
Well, I don't know if I can get past the cat. I mean, I'm thinking we need to keep that cat okay because I think the cat is what the guy was looking for. So, my only goal now is to. My only goal right now is to get to the heat oil.
All right, so
whatever's left of it anyway.
Yeah, it's still behind you, so you can actually go over there and get some.
Yeah, I'm going to complete the objective of this quest and properly get heat oil.
All right, well, I'll just say you don't have to roll for that. It is kind of dripping into there's some heat oil just kind of dripping down on the ground now from a little crack edge. So I'll just say your turn will be collecting that heat oil.
Yep, my turn would be completing the objective. That is it.
All right, so the black cat is finally just it just pulls its arm out from the little hole and just sighs and says, I didn't sign up for this crap. The black cat shakes Solana off easily, and when it does so, it just kind of sits up and changes, shifting downwards into a puka. She's just why do other fairies tend to get in Madame Kate's way? And she just kind of storms out of that little hole and just pass. Well, she don't see Sage anymore. She's just just ran right out of the hole and just starts marching. Seems to be marching towards the farmhouse.
Oh, there are bandstools there. Careful.
She doesn't seem to like pay you any attention. But y'all knows that was a cat puka.
I knew it.
Anyway, Sage, you're still in the presence of this perturbed moth. It seems like it's rather protective of that ball.
Well, I am going to yell over at the cat puka. Is this yours? Because I'm gonna break it, and then I'm gonna break it.
The ball?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got a frustrated Melody,
yeah.
and I
Alright,
really want
so-
to break something that belongs
okay.
to this cat.
Okay, so you lift the ball up. So is this yours? I'm gonna break it, and then you break it anyway. And the cat looks. He's just. I don't own anything around here. I'm only here on Madame Cake's orders, and she just continues towards the farmhouse. And when you break it, that perturbed moth seems rather. It really didn't like it, and it's pretty much swoops at you. I need you to attempt to you either need to make a resist, or you will take a malady of my choice.
Ooh, okay. Now what am I doing?
Make a resist. Do a resist move, which is you have to spin the dram and don't take a malady, or spin the dram to negate a consequence.
Okay, I don't have a dram.
No dram.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, so you actually take a malady then. You are now under the craving malady as this moth kind of like sprinkles you with this strange powder, and it just like disappears away from you. Additionally, since you chose to since you're covering this, something happens. Puxlottery. Apparently, this moth has some sort of connection to Puck. You're not sure what, but yeah. So the lottery goes off. What happens? 5. Something whispering. Ooh. Let me see what that does. Alright, Puck's Lottery. Something whispering. Okay, so Sage, you're while you are really hungry, you also have a feeling that something's out to get your food, to get your tea, to get your apples, and they just want to hoard them all to themselves. It's a very, very not good feeling. Because you are already hungry as it is.
Okay.
So yes, you are under that sort of effect for the Puck's Lottery.
Okay.
But regardless, the cats dealt with, the gremlins are dealt with. You haven't seen hide nor hair of the barn owl, so y'all can actually go collect the heat oil now. So Solana, you actually probably see Lazuli already collected his bit. And Sage, if you go back inside the barn, you see that a lot of things have happened since your time out there. But yeah, you do see some heat oil around, and you also see Lazuli carrying this large red gem.
It's also
Ooh.
covered in soot.
Yeah, yes, he's also covered in soot. Oh, well, and so is Solana in a way.
Now what?
Well, y'all got y'all's heat oil. Technically, y'all all get the heat oil.
Do
So
we
we
want to
did
make sure that?
So that means we did our job.
Yeah, pretty much. What does Solana want to say?
Do we want to make sure that that cat isn't getting eaten by those mushrooms?
Well, y'all only saw one mushroom, so
Oh, okay.
which y'all already dealt with. So.
Well, on that topic, we should bring the cat back to the person looking for him.
I mean, Sage, you did see the cat puka heading back towards the farmhouse. So, do you inform them of that? Sage?
Sage, you there?
What's that?
I was saying that they were saying about informing the cat puka about their friend, but you did see that the cat puka was heading back towards the farmhouse. So do you inform them of that?
Yeah. Yeah,
All right.
of course.
So yeah, you do inform Lazuli and Solana that that cat puka person was heading back over there. So y'all head back towards the cart with the heat oil in hand.
Sure. I mean, we don't have anything else to do unless we want to intervene with the cat, but cat's grumpy enough as it is right now.
Yeah. All right, so y'all start heading y'all's ways back. It takes a while to get through the fog, and you notice that this fog has gotten a lot thicker since last time. And actually, you also that smell from before, it's gotten a lot stronger, and some of you actually kind of recognize it as y'all reach the road. In which at that point a certain figure appears, and it's a frightening figure. And now that y'all see this figure, y'all realize what the smell is and what this fog is. It's not fog, it's smoke, and that smell is the smoke that comes from the human cities.
Oh.
And you see the figure just pop out from the woods on the other side. Y'all still ways from your cart, but you finally see this figure who has terrified y'all before, who has traumatized y'all, who has taken y'all's villages. What you see is old Mr. Foggy Hat.
So he is the fog. So I guess you could say he is everywhere.
He's not just the fog. He's pretty much the guy responsible for taking away those homes and whatnot.
Oh.
He is the big bad guy, and he's just appeared. And yeah, just to let y'all know, just for the little response here, the one responsible for taking your homes, your friends and family, and the peace of all fairyland away, old Mr. Foggy Hat. The very presence of this terrifying force makes your knees weak, your head spin, and your mind and body scream in horror. You cannot fight this evil creature as you are now, so you have but one option. Run.
Back to the cart!
No, we can't enter the cart. You'll know where it is.
Fine, run away!
So, y'all do run away, right?
Yep.
All right, so as y'all start making, y'all see see old Mr. Foghat, and y'all have chosen to run. A wise decision, and you do so. Old Mr. Foghat chases right at. He actually noticed y'all scream and run, and you hear him as y'all dart away. Fairies, my minions, go! And you hear some cackling behind you as y'all run, and to some of y'all it's familiar. To others, y'all just wish y'all don't ever hear it. But if y'all ever take a glance back, you do see goblins and redcaps chasing after y'all.
Oh no.
And old Mr. Foggyhat slowly coming from behind.
Oh no, he's got an army!
Alright, so now time for the fun part. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all do some actions to do some escaping. It can be anything, as long as it makes sense within the context of what you're trying to do. I will start with Sage in this case.
Oh goodness. Well, I think that I am going to turn into a flower and hide until they run past me.
Keep in mind that they can all see you. If you do turn into a flower, they will all pretty much know where you are. I would highly advise against turning into a flower.
Well, maybe I'll hide behind something and then turn into a flower when they can't see me.
You'll take a low road on this. I have to say, because there's not really much places to turn to a flower. Going down the side of a road, trying to find get back, at least trying to find your way at least. Because keep in mind, this fog is very thick now, and while y'all can't see, y'all pretty sure that old Mr. Foggy Hat can, because it is his fog, his smoke. So yeah, you could try to hide, but like I said, you're going to take the low road on it.
Okay, what's the low road?
You can roll 3 dice and take the 2 lowest.
Your talent bonus still applies, though.
Okay, so 6. You just rolled 6.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think I have a talent bonus for that.
What is your talent?
Life Weaver.
Okay, so you won't be able to do anything with it, no. So yes, that would be a failure. Oof. Oh dear, this is probably something bad. Give me a moment to figure out how bad this is going to be. Because considering that you're trying to hide, I'll say this is a void. So yeah, you took to hide behind something and turned to a flower. And you see a goblin turn around that area where you were trying to hide behind, and what they see is a large patch of dirt. There's not really much green around, and then there's a single flower right in the middle of all that. They're not stupid. I mean, they are stupid, but they're not that stupid. Take a malady, because you've been discovered.
Ooh, which malady?
You pick a malady. I mean, you already got rid of the frustrated malady because of the ball.
Yeah, probably scared.
Yeah, you might need to run away then, but that'll come up after we get to Solana and them. So Solana.
Fuck. No, she wouldn't be swearing. Pixie wouldn't swear.
Well, you wait. You just swore on stream though.
Oh yeah.
Uh, I'm sorry. I have to do this because you
Yeah.
actually.
No.
No. You even though it was something that happened. This has to happen. Check y'all's the special rules. You should see a
dear.
new little thing called the F-bomb.
Special rules.
The F-bomb, excuse me.
The F-bomb, yeah.
Oh.
Here I thought I was gonna need to make soap to wash out the gremlins' mouths. Oh no.
Yeah. You said something very, very naughty.
Like I did at the start of the stream.
Yep, you exceeded your use of one of the words of the forbidden old unspoken lingual, or foul language. A severe punishment shall befall you by the word of Oberon and the grace of Titania. I will roll on the F-bomb table. The result is your punishment. So, I am going to roll on the F-bomb table I made. Okay, so Solana, you're now very, very scared.
Yep.
How many melodies does this make?
I was already scared, so that I'm guessing this counts as something separate as well.
No, okay, so it's just scared. You're still scared then. That's all it is.
You're still scared. Yeah, the scared thing. Yeah, the scared malady affects whatever caused it. So like to make you run away from what gave you it. So.
So this case is just a situation in general. So.
Yep.
So old Mr. Foggyhead is still around. What do you want to do? Because
I'm gonna pick up a big rock and throw it behind me as I'm just flying as fast as I can.
Is this as an attack or is it a distraction?
Distraction.
All right. What would that? Okay, so this is a distraction. What would you say is a do something? What? How are you like kind of using this as like a way to like?
It's a big heavy rock. I need to be pretty mighty to throw it.
Okay, all right. So mighty.
I'm gonna spend a germ to read that.
All right. Go ahead.
There we go.
There we go. So yes, while flying, you kind of like scoop down. You see this rather large rock. It's probably about covers up half your body. You get a chance, and you just like pick it up and just launch it backwards. It tumbles around. Like it does hit a few goblins and red caps, knocks them down, and you continue to fly. Lazuli, it is your choice to do something.
Well, if we're running, are we still around the barn area?
You're actually more around the road. From at least from what you can tell, you're around the road.
I might have a way to. Well, the reason I ask this is because I may have a way to cover my escape, but it requires the use of a geisa and whatever is near me. I don't know if there's anything important or big near me that I could use, like objects.
Okay, so there is a broken wagon. Not like the cart y'all live in. It's just like a little
like a kid's toy wagon.
Yeah, there's one of them. You can see on another side is a old barrel of sorts. It's already kind of right in the way and whatnot. And there's also a spare wagon wheel.
Actually, I have just the magic that I might be able to work this with. I might use my animate on the wagon to have it charge itself at the enemies and possibly Foggy Hat to slow him down.
Alright. Alright, so spin the dram and make a roll.
With magic, so it's just nothing. It's yeah. I don't have any bonus for this, so 9.
Okay. Now, would you like to take a point from the pot of Lux?
Yes, I would.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and reduce that pot of Lux to. See, yeah, alright, I'm gonna reduce it to 2 because y'all haven't used anything from it yet. There we go.
Yep.
And now you have. Alright, so you actually have 10 now, and the wagon comes to life. It kind of like moves, bounces around, and then charges its way down towards old Mr. Foggy Hat's minions and whatnot. What it does, it does Sage. You see this goblin like kind of like about to like go out and grab you as a flower, and then this big old red wagon like kind of like spins around and
slams into it.
Yeah, it kind of like catches it and just like kind of knocks it upwards with the little handle it has. And then with the rest of them, giving you a chance to join your friends. And yep, and you do so. So, and yeah, you all just kind of get together. That move actually helped a lot. Well, at least for the minions, old Mr. Foggy Hat is still headed y'all's way. And y'all do see the cart finally while running, and there's something else. You see, standing next to a cart, through the fog, a large, dark, and tall figure, a steepled hat upon its head, broad shoulders, a cape somewhat fluttering behind it.
Mr. Foggy Hat is a big brother?
No.
It's a human. Oh no, it's a human.
Well, you actually don't know who it is. Well, at least not through the fog, but then you see its eyes glow white. And then, like, around its chest, you see it moves its arm outwards, and what appears to be a staff appears out from it, and a bright light emerges from it, and the fog that was surrounding all y'all just like kind of like flooshes away towards old Mr. Foggy Hat. It actually clears away from the cart as well, and you actually do see this figure now. Atop his was a steepled hat covered in stars and moons and whatnot. A cape whose as it flutters looks like starlight in the night sky. A giant muscular frame.
Oh.
And a nice thick beard, and upon his dark muscles is just, you can tell is just strength and magic power.
Is this my guy? Is this Luke, the guy to my court?
Yes, this is Luke.
He came to save me. Oh, I'm so happy. He came to save me.
This is indeed Luke, the guide of the Star Court. He stands there silently for a moment. His eyes like kind of glance down towards y'all. He bobs his head towards the cart, like telling y'all to go on, before he actually looks back up towards old Mr. Foggy Hat. And he holds his staff outwards. You can just hear multiple pops going up his back as he like stretches outwards. Old Mr. Foggy Hat just like kind of like gives off a low growl as it sees Lou, and Lou just looks back at him and says, "I pity the fool who messes with the peace of the fairies." And old Mr.
Oh, no. Are you turning him into Mr. T? Oh, no.
yes, he's pretty much a Mr. T of the fairies. But
Yay.
yeah, but yeah, Old Mr. Foggy Hat just stays there for a second. He just starts like kind of cackling. What can a muscle bound? He's about to say fool when uh, everyone pretty much sees Lou kind of like pulls his arms in and inhales like very quickly, and then he throws his arms right back out and opens his mouth, and like what you would assume would be a scream ends up being a bright flash of light turned into a beam of energy. All
Oh
of
my
it.
god.
All
He's
of it-
doing the Napa mouth beam.
all of it hit Mr. Foggy Hat, who like kind of screams for a moment, and like once the light kind of fades away, you see old Mr. Foggy Hat just like shake a bit and then just dissipate while saying, "This isn't the last."
Like, curse you, Lord, or something.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all managed to escape old Mr. Foggy Hat, and also the smoky smog has been cleared away.
I look at my guide with like really starry eyes. I'm like, you came to save us.
Yeah, Lou kind of like looks down to y'all and says, "It wasn't just you. There was a fairy village in this area who quite luckily called for help, and knowing that old Mr. Foggy Hat was around."
We appreciate the help. We were trying to gather some stuff near a barn, and we were attacked by him.
He is like him says, we were actually here for another reason too, to assist in protecting the new courts who were gathered here for a meeting. Of course, this will be reported to them as well when they get done. Pity those fools. And y'all managed to get into the cart. So yeah, y'all with the
Lazuli's a fanboying a bit.
yeah. Y'all also see Tina Twix is actually feeling a lot better now. Yes, from this during this little adventure, y'all did manage to get extra 8 dram. Oh, sorry. Wait. Even with this little side quest, I would say you got a total of 10 dram each.
Huh.
Alright, y'all just got 10 extra dram from this little session. Because y'all actually dealt with a lot more than y'all were supposed to.
Yep. And I think I gained like 2 additional dram because the cat. Well, actually, no, I gained 4 dram. The cat, I did deal with the cat.
Yeah, you got the cat.
I did break something.
Well, actually, to be fair, that entire thing was actually all of it there. Y'all,
Yeah,
you got the cat. You got the cat. Steel farm tools.
Okay.
Which ended up breaking a lot of stuff.
So I did get 3. Yay.
Initially, Solana got her thing set with the perturbed moth.
I didn't engage it, so I got 6 from that.
Ah, yeah. And then, Sage, your corgis did not show up, so you also got 6 from that.
Oh, nice.
So yes, y'all now got all that. Would y'all like to invest any points into your cards?
I will invest 10.
10, all right. Because
well,
okay, that means you need 15 more.
I'm doing some calculations as I'm adding the total dram from when I got last time too. So
Which you probably spent some of it this time as well.
I did. I only lost like 1, like a net loss of 1 from in terms of activities.
Okay.
Since I gained it back, so I'm at 7. So that now I get like 13 back. You know, I'll let me just do a calculation here real quick. I have a total of 20 dram. I will spend the remaining 15 on the cart.
Oh, all right. So we now have a total of 50 dram. Congratulations! Y'all can now unlock some more stuff for the carts.
Woohoo!
Alright, so since y'all got 50 dram, y'all will have these following benefits. A grand opening. You pretty much get have some new place added to the cart, which will move one downtime move up one on the up on the easiness ladder. So is there any this is like for all y'all to decide? So y'all can do it at some other points. This y'all could get a supplier who will give y'all one magic trinket always. You'll also be able to choose 5 new gyasa and 1 new cake gyasa.
Ooh.
Yep. You also oh, actually I'll actually roll for your new quartz. And like I said, there's 4 additional new quartz that I made, which will be added to this roll. So I'm going to roll a 1d9 for this. Let's see which new quartz you get. 6. So 5. Oh, you get the Halloween quartz unlocked.
How fitting, considering we had to go through the spoopiness.
Yeah. But yes, initially you already get 1 point on each of your own respective quartz up because y'all participated in the session. If anyone wants to switch to the Halloween quartz, they can.
I'll need to take a look at that.
I'll actually have to post it for y'all later on. Initially, y'all can also do a wear and tear, which will actually step down the easiest ladder when using a certain downtime action. And then there's also, well, that's about all you can do for now. But yeah, so we'll do all that later. But just to make things easy, all y'all get 5 XP.
Woo!
Well, to be fair, yeah, I'll say everyone gets 5 XP to actually unlock some stuff if they wanted to.
Question: do I lose 4 XP because I was already at 4, or?
Essentially, you get 1 XP and you'll be able to spend it to get something.
Okay.
Because you can only have a max of 5 XP at any given time anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, actually, we actually ended this up pretty almost right on time from the break we would have had.
Yeah, turns out we didn't need that break.
Yeah. So yeah, I must say congratulations. Y'all got through y'all's first outing. Now this outing was just pretty much pre-planned anyway, but next time you get to actually choose a location for outing.
Woo.
Hopefully Foggy Hat won't be there this time.
Oh no, he won't be. Like I'll just use like this session to help introduce him, or at least what he looks like and how he pretty much acts as well.
If he does show up again, I'm gonna need something bigger than a wagon to hit him with.
Actually, I'm glad y'all actually did not even attempt to fight him because I made him super tough.
I technically did, though indirectly.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all like, if Ishii decided to actually fight him, like legit get into a ruckus, I can promise you, y'all wouldn't have survived. Well, yes, technically fairies don't die, but at the same time, old Mr. Fuck Hat could the version I made for him, he would have easily gave y'all 3 maladies in a single attack.
Oof.
Yes, so yeah, be glad. It's I gotta say that was a great show y'all put off. I actually was surprised how well it went. Not to mention, like y'all just added more to it. I actually had fun just running this one for y'all. So I mean, how about y'all? What did y'all think about all this?
No, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
I loved it.
How about you, Joshy, Sage?
Yeah, I had fun.
All right. I mean, I wasn't. I did not really count on like all those things just happening all at once. Like I did prepare a lesser power elemental. I just wasn't expecting it to go off like that. Like,
Give the pyromaniac a chance to set something like that.
Yeah. But yes, thank y'all for enjoying for playing today. Would y'all like to do any shout outs and whatnot?
Oh yeah. So I did say at the beginning of the stream that I would toss myself stuff off. You can find me on Twitter at SuperJyannakoShow. SuperJyannaKo because Twitter has a weird character cap. But here on Twitch, it's SuperJyannakoShow. I stream whenever I'm able to, and I stream a various bunch of different stuff. I can't give you anything in particular. I hope to see you there.
Okay, I still don't have it set up. Darn. Okay, I'll have to do that later. But yes, for anyone who wishes to check her out, or check them out, y'all can find them at Twitch TV/SuperJyannakoShow. Which I will put that into chat because I'm currently the only one with link permissions.
I don't really have much to shout out for, but I'll give. I mean, I would shout out Dolly Mommy, but I'm already talking to you right now, so.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate being a part of this game, especially since it's been a while since I've done some decent tabletop RPGs, since D&D time, anyways. But I also want to give a shout out to the creators of Fairy Trails for making quite an interesting game setup. I do find it interesting.
I'll be sure to let them know if they weren't already watching. How about you, Sage? Anything you want to input?
Watch these guys; they're awesome.
All right, that's good. All right. So, for all the viewers who took their time out of their day to watch this wonderful these fellas, thank you all for tuning in. We'll do the same thing next week. We may have a new player. I'm not 100% sure on it. But regardless, thank you for coming in and watching. And do hope y'all have a good day. Till next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.